Dear students, today's class we are going to talk about the trigger. Okay, how to create a trigger. So I'll tell you an example. So here, suppose we are creating an employee table. You assume that you are creating an employee table. So in this employee table, you would like to have your salary has to be, less than 20,000. Only that alone valid. In that case, what you can do is you can create a trigger stating that every insertion or updation has to be, less than 20,000 salary. So if it is above, 20,000 salary, you can, give an error, right? Okay. So that is what we are going to do it here. Okay. So here, we are creating an employee table. Create table employee file. Okay. This is an employee table. So in this one, there are two attributes we took it, right? Number and the salary. Okay. So number of 10 and salary data type number of 10 we took it. Okay. So we are creating the table. Okay. As I have already told you, salary has to be less than 20,000. Then only you can accept it. So create or replace trigger. Trigger name is you are giving it as a check salary is a trigger name. Okay. So when it has to check it before insertion or update. Whenever you execute a query, insert or update, this has to check on employee table. Okay. So this is not only, one row, every row it has to check it. Whenever I insert it, it has to check whether salary is less than 20,000. If the salary is greater than 20,000, immediately, it has to shows an, error message. Okay. So, so our condition is salary has to be, greater than 20,000. Then we are raising an application error. Salary should not be above 20,000. That is the error which we are raising it. We are finishing the end statement as well as, we are finishing the query. Okay, slash has been given. So when you execute this one, it will say, it will, say trigger created. Now you are creating the employee file table. Describe employee file. So it will say what are all the attributes are there and their data type it will say. So first I try to, insert, insert employee number is 15 and 20,000. As you know, that 20,000 is, within our limit, because only greater than 20,000 it will show an error. So it will say, one row created. So you try to create, more rows, 10 rows you create. Then you can able to understand much better. Okay. So now select star from employee 5 when I give whatever the records available, it will display. So here, only one record I have inserted. So it will show that record. It will show. Again, I try to insert the next record. But here, the number I have given as 16 and the salary I have given as 25,000. So I have already given in the trigger stating that if it is above 20,000, give an error message. So that it says salary should not be above 20,000, like that it says. Okay. Now I am displaying all the records from the employee file table. Okay. Since 25,000 I have inserted, it is not inserted because, it says an error message. Okay. Now again you insert the records. Okay. Insert the records here, less than 17 is the employee ID and 2000 is the salary. So it is the condition is satisfied. So it insert the value. Now when I display, I have two records which has within the limit of our condition. Now I am trying to update the employee file table, salary as 25,000, where number is equal to 17. So in that case, what it will do, it will shows an error, because salary should not be greater than the 20,000. Now when the same thing when I update with the less than 5 salary. Okay. So in this case, salary is equal to 18,000, where number is equal to 17. It will say one row updated. Okay. Thank you all.